Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a
What should be the biggest story this week? 15 shot, 2 dead at a mass shooting. But the reason why you didn't hear about it is because it didn't happen in a white neighborhood. And it didn't happen at a gay nightclub. It happened in the city of Chicago, where things like this always happen. You know, just niggas being niggas, right? That's what they're saying out there. I mean, they are just kicking their feet up. And when I say they, I'm talking about those racist rednecks. The ones who don't want to see us succeed. You, me, other people of color. Well, they turn on that TV and they hear things like South side of Chicago, 15 people shot, 2 dead. They're like, man, they doing their job for us. We ain't got even, look, honey, come here. Niggers doing it again. They done killed about 15, shot 15, killed 2 of them. Makes our job a lot easier. That's what they're saying. Not a lot of them, but you know, the ones who don't want us around are thinking that. I mean, let's keep it real. This George Floyd case is going to be starting any day now, right? They're picking the jury. Let's say this George Floyd case doesn't go as planned. And you know what I mean when I say this may not go as planned. Let's say it doesn't go as planned. I guarantee there will be riots in the street. America will be on fire again. We will have mostly peaceful protests like we did last summer. It would be another summer of love. You remember that back up in Seattle when they were saying it was a summer of love when a bunch of idiot thugs just decided to take over a portion of Seattle? You remember that? Those mostly peaceful protests? Oh yeah, it's going to get just like it was last year, gang. Are you ready, huh? You remember how fun that was when you had to be in the house by 10 o'clock p.m. because some dummies are outside looting? You remember how cool that was, right? All in honor of George Floyd, right? Let me burn down this store and steal this designer clothes and these Nikes, all in honor of George Floyd, right? Trash. You're trash. That's why they don't take us serious. They have to board up stores like we're some goddamn animals. Like we're animals. They were boarding up stores like you board up your guinea pig cage. So he don't go too crazy. I mean, you act like animals and they start to treat you like animals, right? Ain't that the old saying my papa used to say? But how ironic is it that we're going to, and I'm saying we're going to, if this trial doesn't go as planned, this Chauvin, whatever his name is, Daryl Chauvin, the cop, the piece of trash cop who held down George Floyd for 8 minutes and 35 seconds, if this doesn't go as planned, there will be riots in the street. Yet we don't riot when little babies get hit by stray bullets. That's a bummer, isn't it? We don't riot when grandma's house gets shot up because her grandson did something stupid and got the streets looking for him. And oh, there's where grandma lives. So they shoot up grandma's house. Yeah, no. We don't protest any of that, do we? We don't protest the fact that we are exterminating ourselves. We don't need them to do it. We don't need the cops to do it. KKK, do they even exist anymore? We are the KKK. Oh, let that one. Did that one fly over your head? We are the KKK. And I know I'm crazy. I know I think a little differently. Sometimes I wish I wasn't that way, but that's just the way I am. And I do care about my people. I hate the fact that we're exterminating each other. Black on brown, brown on black, brown on brown, black on black. I mean, these neighborhoods are on fire, especially right now in 2021. On fire, ladies and gentlemen. Crime, violent crime, everything is at an all-time high, skyrocketing. Like high compared to last year. Like, we're talking in some instances up, certain crimes are up 400%. Yes, these are the numbers we're dealing with. See, I come from an era, 1990, from the 90s. I was a teenager in the 90s, and I remember how crazy it was in the 90s, and they had to make drastic measures. They had to take drastic measures to turn things around. Because, see, in 1992, 1993, we were having upwards of 2,000 plus murders, homicides a year in Los Angeles. Which is why people like President Joe Biden did what he had to do. And look, I'm not a Biden fan. You guys already know that. I really didn't wish he would have won. But it is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and cry about it. But in 1994, when he was responsible for helping create the 1994 crime bill, the infamous 1994 crime bill, he had to do what he had to do. It was crazy in Los Angeles. Crazy in a lot of parts of this country. And from what I'm starting to see outside, when I go through my articles on my phone, I like to look at certain topics, every day. I stay away from mainstream news, but when I see that 15 people were shot and 2 were killed in one sitting at a mass shooting. This would have been a mass shooting if it was in a white neighborhood in Iowa. This would have been a mass shooting. Okay, if it happened at a gay club in Florida. And it is what it is. We already know this. The question is, and the thing we have to ask ourselves is, how do we change this? We got to change this. We can't keep this theory, I don't know what word I'm looking for, to where, it's just N-words being N-words. We can't let the world think of us like that. Because 99% of black people are great. We go to work, we get our asses up, we pay our taxes, we live right by society. It's a very small percentage of N-words in our community. A very small percentage. That's what the media attaches. When we have riots this summer over this George Floyd thing, when we have riots, the media is going to focus on the 0.00001% of N-words in our community that are going to be out there and are going to be trashing the place like mad hamsters, like animals. Fucking stomach hurts. That's some bad Chinese food. Ugh. Every time you turn on your TV, you're going to see us. And when I say us, I mean POCs. There'll be a few white, right? There'll be a few white guys trying to lead the charge, And what I say by leading the charge, those bricks got to come somewhere, right?